Blammo! Hello there, son of a... Now there's cards all over the place. Is this an endemic... Is this a hereditary problem? You should. That's a pretty common topic of conversation. Hey, how y'all doing? It's a me. Oh, hold on, kids. Don't say words because they can't hear them.
Oh,
get destroyed.
Now
they can hear you.
Wow, they didn't hear us talking about Trevor. They didn't hear anything about premature coming or
destroyed.
Wow. So as I was saying,
epic testicles.
Hello everyone, welcome to Blackrot. I'm just picking cards up off my laptop so that I can just, do I guess this again.
I'm gonna kill myself. That's the other, yeah, nice.
Alright, they're all on the floor now. How's everybody doing?
I second Brennan. I too will kill myself.
Yeah. Well, actually, let's just kill ourselves instead of playing Blackrot.
Not live on stream, please.
Right now on stream.
We all make a suicide. We all make a suicide. I'm too slow for that. We all make a suicide pact, but I'm just the guy who, like, after all you kill yourselves, I just like. Why am I doing this again, guys? Did we meet a stream goal? And you're all dead, and I'm... Oh, shit.
I had a shift for 2 hours today. I spent an hour and a half of that trying to convince the person I was working with to kill me. They wouldn't go for it, but, I think I'll wear them down.
If you would have given me... I mean, dude, $60, I would have killed you.
I won't pay you to kill me.
$60 is $60.
What do you need them dollar? What do you need it for?
I'm too cheap.
What? Even in death.
Anyway. Hello everyone, welcome to Blackrot. It's only been like a few days, so there's no need for like a week recap like we usually do. But I hope all of you beautiful men have been doing well the past few days.
No, it's shitty.
Yeah, it's shit.
Okay, so I'm doing well. So suck it, I guess. I hope.
Got us.
I hope everyone in chat's doing good as well, and everybody watching the VOD.
Fuck chat.
But
fuck you guys.
Fuck the audience.
Jesus Christ!
All right.
He's only saying what we think.
Yeah.
Oh
there
God,
you go.
there's cards all over my floor. I can't put my feet anywhere.
Put your feet on the cards.
What's happening? No, this is why we don't. This is why we don't stream this game on Thursdays. No, what's going on?
Things go wrong when we do.
Not normal.
It all falls apart.
But normal.
Hit it. What is life?
In any case.
Dark Sage, Frosty can read, homeboy. Thank you, though.
Hell yeah.
Frosty, I looked up how much you make. Good for you. What do you mean how much I make? In terms of, like... Yeah, how do you look that shit up? Because the thing is, I don't make just hourly. Like, and I make below minimum wage in Canada. Because I'm a server.
He's a big baller.
Good for you, dude. Good for you making below minimum wage.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. No, I make below minimum wage in Canada, but in terms of how much I make via tips, it's like I make more than minimum wage.
Nice. I might as well make minimum. I make 75 cents more than my state's minimum wage, but I get tips too, except it amounts to like $12 a month. So
nice.
Whoa, you make $12 on a bad table.
I make $12 in an hour.
Nice.
Got him.
Okay.
So to answer that music writer's question, and to segue into the game, today is not the last session of Blackrot. Maybe it might be, depending on.
Might be if we all die. If we all fucking die.
If they all die, or if these guys are true troopers and power through everything. But this is not going to 100% be the last episode.
Should we announce to them what game we're playing next? Because
that's what I was going to segue into.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Whiskey. Sorry.
We may be playing this Monday. If not, we will be playing a different game. Not DM'd by yours truly, but DM'd by a very special guest. I really like him. I wish he was here with us now. Oh, wait.
Nice. Yeah, I wish he was here.
It's that guy over the other guy.
It's him.
It's the guy that
This way?
Nope, other way. Point the other way.
Just so you guys know, in terms of D&D, I have literally only DM'd one legitimate game ever.
Yeah.
So this should be a fun time. Like when I GM or DM stuff, I DM All Flesh Must Be Eaten, which every single one of these guys has played in one of my games. I don't DM fucking D&D, so it should be fun.
Yeah,
and we plan on this in terms of what I understand. It's going to be long term. Yeah, it's gonna be a long-term game. Like even if they all get TPK'd, it's gonna be a long-term game.
Yeah, we're gonna be having a lot of fun with it, and we've been talking, and we'll probably do a bit more in the way of planning on this end, but we are thinking of ways to involve you guys in the game.
That's the thing. My game opens up the possibility of you guys coming on board, because the game is heavily reliant on mooks and henchmen, which you guys would be the party's followers. So like, for instance, if there was one session where you guys needed to go down into a cellar and kill a bunch of undead, like they would hire guys in the nearby town to get that done. So like, one of the NPCs that they would be friends with would go and be like, hey, I found you a bunch of mercenaries, hire them, right? And then you guys would be the mercenaries.
Yeah.
So there is ways to get you guys in the game.
Which is super fly.
Yeah.
Super duper fly.
Any case, I will give a brief recap, and then I think we'll jump into the game, unless anybody has anything else to announce beforehand.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right.
No.
So, last session, we opened with beautiful men traveling to a farm. They arrived to find the family in apparent disrepair. One of the family members, the brother, seeming significantly aloof. The father seeming to be having some form of strange dementia about him. And the sister missing. They inquired as to the sister's casting history and began to search the house. Ref made some discoveries of a locked drawer, and Bertram started to discover some interesting things about the nature of the father's room. In the locked drawer, which Bertram managed to pry over after some sibling bonding, we'll call it, Bertram managed to pry the drawer open, finding some disturbing drawings inside that visage this black, shadowy creature with long claws, seemingly in the shape of a woman. After heading out of the house, they began hearing cries from a person running down the road carrying someone else. And after rushing up to help them, they realize it's the other son of the family, the youngest, carrying one of the girls who was presumed missing. The girl was injured, and the boy said that the wild man was still out there with whatever had hurt the girl. You guys, Bertram more specifically, rushed out to go scout ahead, while the others stayed behind to sort out the family, get everybody to safety, and then they all went to catch up with Bertram, where you guys encountered some weirdness going on in the woods. There were some dead animals hanging from trees, snapped branches from where this giant Ettin beast had pushed its way through, and you found a strange little pale-skinned, gnarled, imp-like thing, about the size of a halfling, carrying a bag full of sticks, rope, and some of these strange, bestial hands that seem to attack and claw at you. And that was where we left off. So I think we will jump basically directly.
We would jump in, but I'm getting a knock at my door, so give me 2 seconds, because sorry guys.
Yeah, no worries.
One moment.
Somebody touched my spaghetti. You know what I mean?
It was an interesting fight where we were fighting these fucked up bug hand things practically.
Mm-hmm.
It was really creepy.
It wasn't too bad.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Farmbee finally killed something.
Yep.
Good job.
Hey, he rolled luck in that 20. He was a good boy.
For like that one hit.
Very proud of him. He is like I think he has as good a plus to hit as Ref. He just keeps rolling really bad.
Adorable.
What a poor boy.
Farmbee.
What a poor boy. So yeah, I will put timestamps in the VOD, I think, so people can skip to the irrelevant parts of the actual game.
I'm confused. What part of this is irrelevant?
Oh, no, this is all entirely relevant.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Whoa, that's a big hand.
So,
yeah, sorry about that.
Anyway.
Fucking retard. Okay, so go on.
Nice. So, I think we'll jump back into it with you guys. Bertram just taking that moment, placing a hand on his chest down the side of Huck, sort of center himself. The other two of you, you shaking this horrific thing off of your blade. Ref and you, Jarren, sort of like looking down, having tested out this magical artifact for the first time, seeing it successful. Just sort of recouping yourselves after the fight. Farnby is going over and like stroking Daiki, making sure she's alright. It's okay, girl.
Fuck.
As I said, what I've given you two is only going to last for a few minutes. So if we're going to find this,
I'll scout ahead.
Right. I've sent my bird to look from above.
Farnby.
Yeah.
Can you do that thing with your hands?
Which one, sir?
Rejuvenate this. Like, I just kind of gesture to myself, like there's a part in the chainmail that like hasn't been properly looked at. You know, like that part where the armpit like kind of separates from the arm, like I'm scratched across it.
Yeah. Okay. He runs over and he's like, all right, oh shit. This will be my last one. I'm almost out of berries and salves. 1 second. Keep the armor.
Give a shit. Yeah, I just hold it up. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. And he's going to roll.
If I go down, you're as good as dead.
Of course. Bertram. You're doing all the scouting ahead after all, I say. Just to delay time while I get...
None of you have fought an Etten before.
Oh, and he's rolled a 2 healing.
Hell yeah!
That's the D8 roll.
That's the Farnby we know and love.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, way to overachieve, Farnby.
That's my boy. All right.
I mean, it's better than what I had before, so that's something, guys.
Good luck, Bertram.
Yeah, and I just call over my beautiful Huck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Huck runs
and I'd like to mount her very quickly, and I'll start going ahead.
Okay, you start scouting ahead. Are you trying to be in any way stealthy or just trying to track and just follow the track?
I'm not too worried about stealth because I know that my bola can take this thing down. So, cool. I'm alright. Yeah.
How long do the rest of you guys wait before following?
I sent my bird into the sky to look for signs of a giant thing walking around.
Yep. Cool. So your bird will start to circle in the direction that that Bertram is heading.
And is there any reason why we can't start following down this trail?
Yeah, you guys can start following. I'm moving though, full like 50 feet per.
Yeah, I'd follow.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we'll focus on this from Bertram for a while, and Bertram, you continue on, and you start seeing. Actually, roll me a survival check. You'll definitely be able to track the thing. It's just whether you can see the extra sort of stuff around it.
Yeah. Probably not. We'll see though. Yeah. No.
Okay. Yeah. So you don't see a lot of stuff, but you do see that there are these heavy drag marks. As if when it's walking, it's carrying something incredibly heavy, just dragging it along the ground alongside it.
A club of some sort. But you don't
see anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a giant club or a huge like boulder or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe a corpse of a like particularly heavy creature, something along those lines.
Yeah.
But yeah, you continue on full haste as fast as Huck can go through the woods. And the path begins to peter off as you realize you're heading towards. Or the audience begins to realize, because I don't think you've been here before, the audience begins to realize we're entering into the same place that the players were in before, this circle, the crater that they were at previous.
How deep?
We haven't reached it yet, but we're seeing the signs of these trees beginning to warp, the grass beginning to go purplish grey as the trees grow darker, losing their leaves, sort of exposing you to the elements as you're like.
As soon as I was gonna say I would slow down a tiny bit as the environment started to physically change. Yes, that's not my Etten. So
yeah. And you still see these heavy marks, some of the dead wood around you. The trunks have just been snapped, as if just like smacked to one side. Your bird starts to circle above, and can distinctly see this pale white tree, and starts sending like these sort of images to your head, Jarren, as you're following.
I would like to pull out my wineskin, take a deep swig out of it.
Mm-hmm. And you start hearing Bertram from like very far away, like echoing through towards you.
I'm right here.
Uh-oh.
Come get me, you son of a bitch.
That's one way.
Throwing up snow and dirt as it happens. It seems like the thing doesn't seem to be paying too much attention to you, Bertram, right now.
Yeah.
You continue moving slowly forwards, and you begin to get a better image of the place you're approaching upon. You begin seeing in the far distance this almost bleached white tree, all the bark just turned to snow almost. In this sort of circle of dirt surrounded by this purple grass that claws at its edges. The dirt looks fresh and the tree looks like it's just been shoved into the ground. Around it are chains surrounding it in different patterns, and you see the large body of an Etten holding up this huge stone and thunking it into the ground.
What the fuck?
This is what you see from far away. This is what your eagle would see from like above as well.
Oh. Okay.
Thudding this ad, but the tree is like just completely stark white.
Yeah.
It seems to grow satisfied with this hole that it seems to be digging with the stone, and finally, with one huge sort of shaking slam, thuds the entire stone down, and then lets go of it, letting it settle. You also see, actually, Bertram, make me a perception check.
Yeah.
The rest of you are just coming into this area where the leaves start to fall away, and you're coming into this area where the sky opens up.
Yeah.
I don't notice.
Okay, cool. You start hearing this giant sort of like wipes its head, and then you hear the other head of it go, "Hey, me too! Shut up, do it yourself. You can use your own. Not when I'm carrying this shit. Now wipe my head, dum-dum." And then the one hand goes and wipes the other head too.
Nice.
And yeah, you're just slowly approaching, almost just like patiently observing this thing as you come up. Is there anything you'd want to do?
I want to get in range to try and bullet this thing's legs together.
Okay, what's the range?
The range is pretty short, so I have to run up on Huck. It is 20.
Okay. Just roll me a. This isn't.
Sorry, 20 is good. 60 is far. Is like the furthest it goes.
Where would you prefer to throw it from?
Probably around 40.
Okay, so it will still be with disadvantage, but yeah, 40. Yeah. I would say roll me a stealth check, and it will roll a perception against it.
Okay. Because I'm okay with it chasing me. I just want to.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
What did you roll?
20.
Nice.
I got a crit.
Holy shit. Yeah, okay. I will roll just to see, but I don't think anything's going to happen immediately. Because you're about 120-ish feet, so Huck can like dash there in a few seconds.
Yeah.
Let me just... Perception. Oh, it's actually decent at this because it has 2 heads, I guess. There you go. 14, but does not notice. As Huck starts dashing forwards, this thing, wiping its head, begins to twist around and begins saying, "Alright, well, Mum says that we just says it, so we'll say it." And then you throw up and roll me an attack.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of like, I'm going with Huck and just wham, trying to throw it. 14.
Okay, the 14 will... I'll check. Hit.
Yes.
Nice.
6. All right, so it has to make me I believe a DC. I need to write it down on the bullet. I think it's a DC of 14, but you have to check.
Yep. I'm just.
I believe it's 14 though.
I'm going to put you on the battle map for now. Let me just switch us to this. Cool. And put you on the battle map. Let me throw you in. And then I'll move you over to it. So you're 40 feet away. I'll move you over.
What a beautiful map. Oh, I wonder who made this. Who made you like this?
Who made you like this? You're here, throwing the bowler. It hits the thing, doing this.
Can I get Huck as well? Just so I remember that she's on the map. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, doing that much damage. Huck will get dragged in. Tiny Huck. Now big Huck. To back. Cool. Thanks. And the rest of you will show up in a round. So yeah, you guys have initiatives. Let me delete everybody from it.
Nice.
So I'm 47 HP, I believe. Okay. So she is 15.
Yes, everybody roll initiatives. I will drag your tokens to the edge so you can use them. But you guys will basically appear at the edge of the map next round.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'll drag in Farnby.
Why are there 2 refs?
Oh, because someone dragged himself in even after I said I'd drag him in, you know?
You told me to drag me in. All right.
I didn't. I said I'd drag you in, and then you
that's very kind of you.
So,
wow, good initiative, us.
Good boys.
That is incredibly kind of
Could you move the burden as well?
Oh, yeah. I'm just going to roll for all the NPCs that I've got their character sheets up now before I close them.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, Farnby. What a good boy.
Oh, Farnby, come on.
Leave him alone. And here is your hawk. No, here isn't your hawk, because sometimes Roll20 just decides it wants to highlight everything.
Hey, look, that's a hawk. I'll go ahead and roll it.
Hey, Trip. Hey. You should show the Etten and Bertram in your screen of view.
They were. I was showing myself. Thank you very much.
I see you on the stream for a little bit. I'm like, because you're not going to be until next turn, probably.
No, look at me.
I'm hell yeah. Bit. Okay.
Who needs to see the actual fight?
Yeah.
What does it have to do for the bowler? What save does it have to make?
I believe that it's a DC 14, but like I said, you have the actual book. This is just off memory. I think it's a 14. Yeah. It's not very
DC
high.
14. Yeah, I just can't look it up right now. So
DC okay, 14. I believe it's 14. It might be 15 or 16, but let's just go with 14. So
it will make it's a dex save on the first one, and then it can make a strength save afterwards. So
yes.
It makes the holy shit. It makes the so as you throw the ball at it,
so all it does is wraps around one of its legs and hurts it.
Yeah, one of the large balls just clunks into its leg. It wraps around its ankle, and its head just turns around. Aye! And the other one continues the chant that they began doing. And that's its turn. Jarren and Ref, Hawk, you will get skipped.
Wait, I can command the Hawk to do something though.
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna.
Because the hawk is actually like over here, because it was seeing what was happening. So yeah, you can command the hawk to do something.
Yeah, let's see how far it is away. We have rulers for this. We have technology.
We can build them.
That is not far enough. I will move Mr. Hawk this direction, and it'll just be flying in the air.
Yep. Cool. Bertram.
Nice. Okay, so I have a question.
Yep.
Are potions an action or a bonus action?
It's a bonus action. In my world, it's a bonus action 1 for yourself. It's a action for someone else, unless it's like one of the enchantment potions. If it's a healing potion, it's a bonus action. If it's an enchantment, like a potion of flying or something, it's a full action.
It's a full action? Okay. Yep. I would like to give Huck the potion of growth.
Okay. Nice. You're going to use your action, lean down, feed Huck the potion of growth.
Yeah.
Nice. So yeah. Just let me get up exactly what this does.
So she is a large creature, so she would be giant.
Yep, I'm just keeping track of the other effects because it tells you it does. So all of its attacks will do a d4 extra damage. And it gets advantage on strength checks and saves. So yeah, there you go. I'll just put that in chat so we remember. And Huck is now this big.
Yeah.
As you are sort of like, as Huck's form, you like lean down to put this into her throat, and as you do, you feel yourself slipping forwards, and you realize it's because her back is growing too wide for you to sit on her without doing the splits, and you are sort of like having to settle in the area between her neck and her
so
back.
now I'm resting on my knees with the lance up.
Yeah, holding the lance. Nice. Okay.
How long were we searching for this?
So probably like 6 minutes, so you probably have 4 minutes left on your spell, I think.
Cool. cool.
No, probably like 3 minutes because there was like a minute of combat and post, but yeah.
Okay, so I just wanted to know if it was still going, yeah.
Yeah, so I still have the armor. That's nice. Thank you.
Yeah, you'll have it for like 30 rounds.
Nice.
You should be fine for the combat. Here we are. It doesn't give protection from giants, though, I don't think.
Nope.
Okay. I didn't know if you had done anything with it to make it relevant.
No, unfortunately.
Well, it's still there.
Bertram, you see hanging from the tree the separated body, the split corpse, the torso of the wild man. His body hanging from the tree, his arm wrapped thickly by one of these chains around a wrist, holding him there, constricting him as blood just droops down, running down the tree, staining the white with red. But yes, so on the Ettin's turn, as we go to the Ettins, we hear one of the heads while the other one is like berating you, just be like, "Why are you?" Just yelling. The other head starts going, "The circles of black and avarice and then rot spiral 3 to 1. Rest here for now and or spread your all to plant a beast." And then its eyes go white, its head fires back, and its voice seems to slowly shift to a woman's and repeat the chant again as its voice goes, "The circles of black and avarice and then rot spiral 3 to 1." As this continues, there is a visible shockwave that emanates out from the tree. It doesn't blow anything back, but as it touches the dirt around it, the brownish mud turns a deep ash-like grey, and the sky above seems to bring in less light than it did before, even through the overcast sky. The tree in the center goes from a white to this sort of sickened greyish black. The sort of gaps in the bark turning black and the outside staying this sort of lighter grey. The trees that surround the area, the gnarled and twisted roots seem to grow rotten, and the snow seems to shift from snow to the sheer ice, just sheets around the coat, just now grey grass. And that will be his turn. And Jarren, you sprinting forwards just managed to get to the edge, so you are here now this far away. The thing has pretty decent cover, but you can kind of make out what's happening. You start to see everything around you shift, growing grayer and grayer, as if the color and life is being sucked out from everything around you.
Okay. What are these chains made out of? Or are they chains? Sorry.
They are chains, yep.
Okay. How thick we talking?
They're probably about twice the thickness of a finger, so probably about an inch.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to select my token, and let's see. Yeah, I am going to move over here, if I can occupy that square.
Yes, you can.
And I am going
up, so you're like pressed up to it right now.
I would like to use this round to. I want to Ray of Frost this area of the chain to like freeze it over.
Yeah. Okay. So you start the chain links as they start growing brittle. You're hearing like clicking and cracking of icy metal.
Yep.
And that's your action.
Yep.
Ref is going to. I think just sprint right on up to my man Bertram, and no, he can't do anything else. Yeah, if he dashes, so yeah, he's gonna simply dash, getting both of his blades into his hands.
Yeah, you dash forwards, just like moving, like sliding underneath this chain. Hark was able to just step over it because it's about like 2 or 3 feet off the ground.
Yeah,
you just like slide underneath it and then keep running forwards.
Yep.
Do it sort of rolling back to your feet, sprinting forwards, and are now next to this huge form of a Hark where you see Bertram sort of like hunkered down with his lance atop it.
Parkour.
Yeah, just looking down at him.
That's me. God.
What do we want the Hawk to do?
Hawk's gonna go fly over this way and going to aid Bertram.
Okay, so aid Bertram in hitting the thing.
Yeah, because I'll be up there next turn. So
as the chanting stops, that head sort of like lolls back, and then as it does, this hawk comes down and starts flapping and squawking. Nice. Bertram, your turn. And I feel like the battle music time.
So right here.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Right there is good because I'm like, how can I hit this with my lance? So I want to come up.
You want to be like 5. You want to be 5 feet away from it, as you. So.
There we go.
Yeah, like that's good because you want to be like. Sorry, you want to be like 10 feet away with the lance because otherwise you have disadvantage. Nice. Yeah. You bring your lance forward as Huck charges, just stepping, completely clearing the chain on the ground with her huge form. As you stab the lance forward, it butts into this thing. Huck tries to chomp down, but it basically bats her beak away with one arm, not being able to get the actual sharp part around its arm.
You son of a bitch.
You do 6 blood damage to it. So it's not this much, and it does this much damage. Nice. As that happens, it is Farnby's turn, my boy, and he pulls out his longbow, starts riding forwards. He can get 50 feet.
Fucking Farnby. I love Jonathan's just shaking his head like, no, not Farnby. God damn it.
I think this is going to be his fight, guys.
Daiki leaps over the chain as Farnby approaches Ref, just sort of like skirting past. Farnby's going to loose an arrow. Let's see how he does.
I think this is his fight.
I believe in him. Maybe you guys should too.
Hey,
maybe you guys should.
Oh my god!
Maybe you should believe in him.
What did I say?
That's twice as many hits as he's ever gotten.
He's been saving up for something.
Oh yeah, he did way more damage than me too. Hell
so yeah, this one arrow, as your hawk is like buffeting it in the face, the arrow thugs straight into its neck as its head is craned upwards, just piercing through the side and going out the other. The other one thugs straight into its chest, into one of its pecs. As Farnby sort of starts circling around past the Ref to get a better angle on it. Huck's turn is irrelevant because you're riding on her right now.
Is the Eden huge or large?
It is large.
Okay, I didn't know that. Interesting.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the smaller ones are the giants. Yeah, they're just large.
All right.
Grok and Glog are going to bring around this horrific-looking morning star. Instead of being like a nice circle, it looks like just this gnarled piece of metal with these rigid, sharpened bones sticking out of it as it swings it down towards Huck's huge form.
Nice. I was gonna transfer it to Huck, but yeah, that's all right. She can hit Huck too. Yeah, okay, yeah, that hits.
And then with its extra attack, with its other arm, it brings this huge battle axe around and it's going to try and swing it at you, Bertram.
Uh-oh.
26 to hit.
Yeah, I'll take it. I will take it because I don't want to kill Huck.
So Huck takes 17 as this thing slams into her side, basically embedding itself in her. You hear this sickening crunch and a cry of just as he pulls this thing out of her. The battle axe impacts with you on your side, almost knocking you off, Huck, but you're able to hold on to the reins, pulling yourself back. You have this deep wound where the chainmail, split nail at your side is bent into the actual wound itself right now, digging into you. And yeah, so Huck takes 17, you take 15. That's not too great. And initiative count 0 before Jarren has his turn. You notice anybody who isn't currently, anybody who's in line with the tree and not got their full attention on the Etten, they see the tree beginning to squeeze as if it's being constricted by fingers made of flesh around the chains. The tree bark begins to bulge in between as the chains begin to dig in, and the sky grows dark around you, almost completely grey now. You look around and see it's as if the world has lost colour. Even looking at each other, you see just grey, as if you're viewing the world in monochromatic, as if it's monochromatic. Okay. Jarren.
Hold on.
Yep.
I just realized I'm going to be doing this next turn, but yeah, I can be imposing disadvantage on the Etten if I hit it. I forgot about that.
With your bonus action.
Yeah.
I think even if you did that, it still would have hit, right?
It would have hit. I'm just saying that, from now on, I need to remind myself to do that, because I forgot that that's a class thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Jarren, your turn.
Yeah, can I get an idea of I don't know how frozen is it after I have applied?
That action, you've probably frozen as much as that spell is able to freeze this, section of the chains.
Okay, in that case, I would just like to, hit that section of the chain with my quarterstaff, hoping to snap it.
Okay, you don't need to roll me to hit because it's not that hard. But roll me a strength. Roll me an athletics.
Athletics? Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna use initiative.
use inspiration?
Yep. No, he's using his initiative. Come on.
Yeah, so he got a 15 on the roll. Right, he used his initiative on that.
And worse. Good.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you slam it into this thing, and the entire chain seems to shudder. But that just seems to make the force of the chain seems to make them dig into the tree harder. You aren't able to break them, but you think that you're starting to see like cracks in the ice around and the metal around this chain link. You like raise it again for the next turn.
Yep.
Ref.
I was going to continue doing what he was doing. He's going to get up to his boy and just get there in time to swing some swords.
Hell yeah.
And he's going to do just that. So, sword 1. It's
a 9. Failure. So you swing, and this thing just catches it on the on just the butt of the battle axe as you swing towards its hand, trying to like cut some of the fingers off.
And then I'm going to use my limp hand. 9. Woo.
9. Yeah, so you swing up with your limp hand, and as you are about to hit it, your arm, the full sort of thing, you feel just the pain rucking through you from the last time you hit something and opened up some of your stitches, and it just like makes you just wince, and you completely swing wide.
Yep. Sounds right.
Hawk.
Yeah, it's going to aid Ref.
Okay, aiding Ref. Bertram, your turn.
All right, Bertram pulls out his flail, and I'm going to attack this thing twice.
Okay. Flail.
Nice.
Flail.
11.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, so you bring around your flail, slamming it into its side once, and then trying to bring it overhead and slam it into its into just its skull. The one in its side makes it move to the side, and the flail hits into its shoulder, embedding in. You start to scrape it out, dealing 11 damage to the thing. Nice.
Sorry. I'll move accordingly because I should have been over here with Huck. There you go.
With your flail. Farnby is going to ride Daiki over to here, and you just hear him kick Daiki in the side. Daiki starts running off to the side as Farnby tries to sort of use that momentum kick off from Daiki, fly forwards, and is going to try to Hunter's Mark and hit this thing with his swords. So
look at this guy trying to be a badass.
I know,
short
right?
Sword 10, short sword 18. Okay,
hell yeah.
So he tries to dig both in, and one just glances off as he's just like holding on by one. He's like as he slides down, dealing 5 plus.
This absolute man.
So the one that starts sliding down, it starts to slide down in chunks as he falls down to the ground. But you see the actual flesh. It seems to cleave through it a lot easier than any of your attacks on its thick hide. Gruckenglog is going to just try. He's going to try to slam his Morningstar down on the one who just hit him. So he's going to try and hit Farnby.
Oh no!
Oh, that was almost a crit.
Oh my god, Farnby.
And then Bertram, you're being excessively annoying with these little like pinpricks.
Oh wait,
so it's going to swing its battle axe.
Does it have disadvantage?
Yes, it does. 12.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Tripper.
I was curious. I don't know if Brennan...
Because Frosty can mark it when he's mounted.
Yeah, thank you.
And he's going to swing his battle axe towards Bertram. 22 to hit.
That'll hit. Yeah, that'll hit. Yep.
Okay. 19. Farnby's 18.
So as brutal as this is, I'm sorry, Huck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna transfer the damage to Huck. Okay. Yeah. So Huck is a shrunken dead boy.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
poor Huck.
As this Morningstar slams down by Farnby, the other hand working independently with the other head who's knocked its eyes onto Bertram, swings towards him. Bertram just ducks down, but since he's near the neck, the battle axe just slices in and just cleaves the side of Huck's, like the back of Huck's neck, and you see exposed bone as she falls limply to the ground. You're thrown off of her as she is now seemingly dead or in a very, very bad way right now.
Yeah. Fuck.
Jarren.
Jarren is assessing his options.
Well, there goes my advantage to hit. God damn it.
Yeah. I am going to Yeah, I want to focus on this chain, but people are getting pretty beat over there.
Oh, wait a minute. If in addition, if the creature marked by you deals damage to anyone other than you, you can make a special melee attack against the marked creature as a bonus action. Okay. So a bonus action, I get 3 turns.
Okay. Oh, as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Or as a... Okay, cool. So, nice.
Yeah.
Jarren?
Yeah, I'm going to... I'm about to use a radius spell, so I need to figure out where I'm going to center this boy.
Okay. Just give me the radius and I can position it for you.
It is 20 feet.
Square or...
Sphere.
Oh, sphere? Okay.
20-foot radius.
Yep. 20-foot radius, so 40-foot diameter.
Yep.
Hello, darkness.
There we go.
Yeah, I want to use that so that it will... Yeah. I want it to be shifted up like 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so around everyone? Or?
Yeah, near everyone.
Okay, cool. Let me zoom in a bit so I can grab this. Cool. Like that? But not around the thing?
Yeah, move it. I want it to be just off of everyone.
It's fog cloud, right? So
yes.
Like that.
I want it to be, so I guess center it here.
Oh, okay. So further back. Nice. So just around those, like that?
Yes, that's the
cool.
right.
Cool.
Yeah, and I'll pop that down.
Yeah, so what does this look like? Do you have something you like throw at the ground and it starts or...
I really loved how you described the protection from good and evil, and I kind of want to work into like blacksmithing and that type of thing into my spells. So maybe it's just like from the center point, it's the billowing smoke that you would see out of a forge, and it just keeps accumulating until it's this entire just sphere of smoke that's drifting about.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so the start seems to ignite with fire, and smoke starts to rise, but it's almost like a bubble-like dome that seems to keep it trapped in this area, as it seems to, with no like force, but it just seems to like almost just start to slowly fill this entire area as if smoke being kept in a bubble.
Yeah, and I'll shout across, just use it to make that thing, just keep it away from you. Be careful. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's your action. Ref.
Yeah, Ref. Ref's gonna keep doing what he's doing. He's bolstered by his buddies around him right now.
You have advantage to hit it on your first one.
Yes, so... Okay.
That will hit. Nice. So you managed to slash across the lower part just underneath the kneecap at the shin, making a deep cut.
Alright, and then second one's an 11, so probably not.
11 will not hit, unfortunately. Right. Just. So how much damage on the 18?
Oh, sorry, yeah. 7.
Yeah, so you slash across, making this deep cut. Blood starts dripping down this thing. Aye!
Oh boy.
Hawk.
Hawk is going to...
Hawk and Hawk.
Yeah, we'll give it to Bertram.
Okay, cool. Bertram, your turn. You're on the ground.
Yeah, so I am going to stand, and I want to attack this thing with my flail, because fuck you, you killed Huck.
Advantage on the first one, so 17 will hit. Nice.
That's my second one, and then this is my bonus. And I'm going to re-roll with that with advantage. I mean, with inspiration. Not javelin. Not lance. Yeah! Hell yeah! There we go.
So
the misclicks.
You rolled the 13 on the re-roll, so you can roll that. That will hit it with the flail.
Okay,
so
makes sense.
Swing around with the flail, slamming it into...
so this does an extra 3 damage because it's half my fighter level.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you slam with the first one into it, hitting the weapon that just seems to like shake it, almost drops it from its hand. Your second one, you slam into it again, just with this sort of filled with anger. It's like seeing what this thing did to Huck. Although you're not overly like protective, at the same time, it's still like... It's sort of like a vengeance thing at this point. And you slam your flail into it. So overall, that is 12, 14, 17 damage, my friend.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. As this thing takes a hefty blow, you start seeing these like welts appearing across its body from all the injuries. Blood is dripping down, and it's looking a bit worse for wear.
Nice.
Thornby is going to try and hit it with its short sword. So Hey. Nice! And it's still Hunter's Mark. So...
I knew this would be his fight, man.
Alright, so plus 2d6. So yeah, he swings his short sword, this time hitting it right in the thigh and just slicing the muscle at the back of its leg, dealing 20 damage with one slash. The second one, unfortunately, as he goes for the second one, the thing just like kicks one of the blades out of his hand. But yes, he did a pretty good job. What a boy.
What a man.
Good job.
Grackenglog is going to make a Morningstar attack against Farnby. Because ouch.
Not Farnby.
Okay,
no!
That will hit because he doesn't have disadvantage because you didn't hit it while on the mount. And he's going to try and swing its battle axe down towards... Bertram dealt more damage than Ref, so it's going to try and hit down to Bertram, swinging its battle axe towards you. As you like look up, you see this thing cleaving down, and just manage to duck out of the way as it just goes past. You feel the wind like rustle your hair.
I think it'd be one of those things where like I fall to one knee, and then it's just like you realize how old Bertram is when it's like he almost recovers, but then you like feel the creaking of his knees.
And the Morningstar hitting Farnby deals 18 damage to Farnby.
Ow.
He is still up, but yeah, this hits him in the side, knocking him over as he goes from this much HP to this much HP. Oh boy. Jarren.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and bash this chain away.
Okay, roll me.
Athletics again?
Yep.
Come on, boys.
Beat. I'm not gonna tell you the DC.
Yeah,
Just beat the DC.
Beat it.
Beat it.
Beat the meat.
That's not...
That won't beat the DC.
Try so hard.
I haven't rolled above a 6 on this check.
Can I give him inspiration? Or
yeah, if you want to.
Okay, if you would use it on this roll, I'll give it to you.
Give it to him.
At initiative count 0, you guys start hearing this sickening crunching like crack as the wood begins to creak and splinter. In places, the tree's bark seems to give way as the chains start to dig in deeper. They look as if they're strangling the life out of the tree.
Oh, wow.
You gave me inspiration.
Yep, you can have it.
Okay, then let's see if I broke the chain. Hey, it's better.
You broke the chain. So this time you slam down and slam down. You look up and look at your brother, and he looks back, looking concerned, and you realize that in this moment your brother isn't just this like blank, only logical like facade. He's not like angry at you. He's still concerned for you in the way that he always has been. As he looks over at you, and you just bring down your arms, slam it into the chain, and the tree cracks as the chain snaps. The chain binding it just like looses and flies towards the tree, and then the tree completely snaps in two. Blood starts gushing out of it in sections.
The
grey wood gives way as the chains start impacting into each other, as if cleaving it to pieces, and the tree starts falling.
Well, that's
You tried though, buddy. You tried.
Something happened.
That's the good thing. That's the good thing, not the bad thing.
Oh, okay.
That's the good news. Ref is gonna.
I don't punish you for succeeding. You did the right thing there.
Ref is gonna try chop, and can we? We have a hey.
Woo!
Hey, that's pretty good.
Woo!
That will hit, yeah.
And then a 8. That's
then an 8. So
that's
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, again, this time you're just being, because of all the pain you've had with your right arm, trying to swing at it. You're just like trying to do it in a way where it doesn't hurt to impact the thing, but instead it's just not making enough of a force to actually cut into its flesh.
So this is a question, Ruben, that I might have actually I might have cheated on without either of us knowing before, but shield requires a somatic component. If I don't have one of my hands free, can I cast that?
I'll say because you're an Eldritch
Knight.
The Eldritch Knight, it's like a bonus action, but to be honest, I'm not too it's not too OP to say that. I think with Eldritch Knight, even without, you can cast somatic components without. I think you can cast it.
No, that's Warcaster.
Are you sure? Okay.
I had the same thought, but I don't think so. I can look into it between turns.
In any case, it's
look on it and break.
You don't even realize you're dematerializing the weapon that you can materialize and dematerialize. You're casting the spell, then bring it back into your hand.
That's
I'm fluffing it like that, so don't worry.
Awesome, works for me. Just a side thing.
Yeah,
that's my turn.
I wanted to move at the end of my turn. Can I do that now?
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, this chain is snapped. You move away. Cool. Hawk, what would you like your Hawk to do? Who is it aiding?
Hawk gonna aid. Let's see, who's... for whatever reason, my instincts are saying Farmby, so we'll give it to him.
Nice.
The last time you did that, you rolled like a 2 and a 4. So let's see if it's better this time. Bertram, no advantage.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Bring him in. Bring him home.
No, not that. Fuck you.
You. It's a hit. They're both hits.
Yeah, they're both hits. So.
Both hits. So. 11.
Keep hitting your javelin.
Oh Jesus. Okay, so good. Your flail slam. Oh wait, did you roll with the javelin?
You rolled your javelin damage for the first one.
It's
close. It's the same damage.
He would have rolled a 1 either. It's a different size dice, but so you dealt 11. This thing. Oh Jesus Christ! So yeah, you slam into it with its flail. It falls down to one knee. I have to fish for mother. Manages to pull itself back up, just surviving, drenched in blood and these welts, and Farnby Phyllis.
Oh god, Farnby's gonna kill it. He's gonna kill it.
With an 18 and a 12, both hit.
Oh my god. Come on, Farnby.
It's 2d6.
8 damage, boy.
It's I don't even need it's on 2 HP.
Okay. So, I was gonna say I was still back.
As this thing's both of its heads turn towards you, Bertram, as you've just like slammed into it, you're breathing heavily. Your age from like a battle that lasts longer than a few moments is showing as sort of the wear of the combat, not like these younger pups who can keep up with this sort of thing. Farnby comes at it from the side, stabbing its short sword deep into its gut, and just wrenches forwards, and then stabs it again in the center of the chest, around where the solar plexus is, and the thing just starts falling forwards towards the two of you. And you both like scatter both ways as it thuds into the ground, lying dead.
Nice.
As you're running, Jarren, the tree which is bleeding, the wood which is giving way, the inner rings of the tree, instead of what you see when you cut a tree directly down the center, instead it looks like flesh inside the tree. Liquid, the sort of thick, goopy blood begins draining out and spreading across the ground. The grey wave, which was beginning to slowly push further out into the tree line, starts receding. Not as if it's just smalling, but as if it's being sucked in towards the tree. As it does, the tree's branches, as it's slowly falling, begin to recede into it as well. And the tree begins hitting the ground, just shrinking and shriveling in on itself. And as it hits the ground finally, you start hearing this and the horrible retch of this vomiting sound. The tree, as all of you turn around seeing this, begins to sort of reshape and twist in on itself until it becomes reminiscent of a form of a small, shriveled, and naked old woman. Her skin is this deep grey, and her head twists around, ferally looking at all of you. You see these black eyes with bright orange irises peering, this dark skin. The snow around her, as she pulls it from the ground, seems to lift as if she's pulling it as if it's made of some material. She wraps it round her, and the snow sheds, and she's wearing a cloak that she seemed to summon out of the cold. And that's where we'll take our break.
Nice. I was going to say, I want to throw a javelin at her.
Kill her
immediately, yeah, immediately. Nice. Just like, no. Like, I throw a javelin.
Nice.